In this modern era, with rapid technological advances and increasingly strong global connections, mastery of English is becoming increasingly crucial. English provides access to a variety of information, encourages intercultural cooperation, and opens up many opportunities. English lesson conducted at English Department UIN Professor Kiai Haji Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto. The learning process are integrated with local culture and Islamic values to ensure that students not only develop language skill but also build a strong social and moral foundation. Welcome to English Department UIN Professor Kiai Haji Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto.
English Education Study Program is one of the study programs in the Department of Tadris, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teacher Training, UIN, Professor Kiai Haji Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto. The establishment of the English Education Study Program is one of the pillars of unification between religious, science, and technology, which is one of the jargons being developed by the institution of the Ministry of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia. English Education of UIN Saizu is a study program that was established in 2014, when it was still a status of UIN Purwokerto, which is also in line with the transfer of status from the Stein Purwokerto to the UIN Purwokerto in 2014. The establishment of the English department was along with 9 other study programs at UIN Purwokerto at that time.
The vision of the English Studies Study Program UIN Professor Kiai Haji Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto is producing educators and developers of English teaching materials that are ethical, integrative, and professional.
Mission of Tadris English Study Program of UIN Professor Kiai Haji Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto. 1. Organizing education and teaching in the field of Tadris English professionally in order to produce experts and practitioners in the field of Tadris English who are communicate to Islamic value. 2. To disseminate the knowledge of Tadris English to the wider community. 3. To develop innovative, creative, and professional research in the field of Tadris English. 4. Organizing community service in accordance with the field of Tadris English toward the creation of a civilized society. 5. Realizing good governance university in the implementation of Tadris English at UIN Saizu Purwokerto.
In 2024, our department or our English Education Study Program has successfully achieved especially the accreditation with the excellence or unggul. Well, in this study program especially have several objectives. The first is to produce excellent, professional, and also Nobel graduates to develop and apply English education, and also to produce innovative and integrative research for the advancement of English education. And then also to implement the community service and empowerment in the field of English education. And then in the fourth, we also our study program is also to implement especially the productive and collaborative cooperation. And the last, to realize the professional institutional governance with national or international standard. Okay, our graduate profile, especially after the students learn English education, we do really hope that our graduate will be a professional teacher, or a professional translator or interpreter, and also a material developer, and then also edupreneur. Yeah, perhaps the edupreneur here means in the English field. Yeah, for example, as a professional or successful, what we call it, person that have English course or something like that. Yeah.
Together we prepare a brighter tomorrow where language, value, and education unite to bring change. TBI Extraordinary.